Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. In this video, we're going to dive into a really interesting topic, how to choose the right side hustle for you. Before we get started, let's take one moment to define what a side hustle actually is. Essentially, a side hustle is any job or business that you do on the side, in addition to your full-time job and other commitments. The goal of a side hustle is to supplement your income, develop new skills, and maybe even build a business that could eventually replace your full-time job. There are a ton of side hustles out there, from freelancing to e-commerce to content creation and many more. But how do you choose the right one for you? In this video, we're going to explore 5 key factors that you need to consider when choosing a side hustle. The first factor to consider when choosing a side hustle is your objective. What are the goals for starting a side hustle? Are you looking to make extra money to pay off debt or save for a vacation? Are you interested in building a business that could eventually replace your full-time job, or do you simply want to develop new skills or pursue a passion project? By defining your objective, you can narrow down the types of side hustles that will help you achieve your goals. For example, if your objective is to make extra money, you might consider a side hustle that has a high earning potential, such as freelance writing or consulting. On the other hand, if your objective is to develop new skills, you might consider a side hustle that allows you to learn and practice these skills, such as graphic design or coding. But we should also take into account some additional topics to consider when defining your objective, such as your long-term goals. How does your side hustle fit into your overall career or life goals? What is your financial situation? How much money do you need to earn from your side hustle to meet your objectives? Third, what about your availability? How much time can you realistically devote to your side hustle given your other commitments? And finally, what are your personal interests? What type of activities or projects do you enjoy, and how can you incorporate those into your side hustle? By considering all these topics and defining your objective, you can choose a side hustle that not only meets your immediate needs, but also aligns with your long-term goals and personal interests. This can help you stay motivated and engaged in the work and ultimately lead to greater success and fulfillment in your side hustle endeavors. Okay, moving on to number 2, your available time. When choosing a side hustle, it is important to consider how much time you realistically have to devote to it. While it might be tempting to take on a side hustle that promotes big earnings, if it requires more time than you can realistically give, you might end up feeling burnt out and discouraged. Consider your work schedule, family commitments, and any other activities or hobbies that you enjoy. Then think about how much time you can realistically set aside for side work hustle each week, while still maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Some additional topics to consider when determining your realistic time commitment are going to include: what's your preferred work schedule? Are you a morning person or a night owl? Do you prefer to work on weekends or weekdays? What are your energy levels? When do you feel most energized and productive? Is it in the mornings? Is it in the evenings? When do you need rest and recharge time? What is the support system that you have? Do you have friends or family members who can help with other obligations, such as childcare or household chores, to free up more time for your side hustle? What about your flexibility? Are there times when you might be able to adjust your schedule or commitments to make more time for your side hustles, such as during school breaks or slower work periods? By considering these topics and determining your realistic time commitments, you can choose a side hustle that fits into your schedule and allows you to be productive without sacrificing your other commitments or burning out. This can help you sustain your side hustle over long term and continue to reap its benefits. When choosing a side hustle, it's important to consider the skills that you already possess, whether you're an expert in a particular field or have a natural talent for something. Your existing skills can help you determine which side hustle is the best fit for you. To identify your existing skills, start by making a list of all of your skills and experiences you have acquired throughout your life, including those gained through work, education, hobbies, and other activities. Then think about how you might be able to leverage those skills in a side hustle. Some additional topics to consider when assessing your existing skills might include any transferable skills. So what skills do you possess that can be applied to a variety of industries or projects? These might include communication skills, project management skills, or customer service skills. What unique talents do you have? What natural abilities do you possess that could be valuable in a side hustle, such as writing, photography, or public speaking? Your professional experiences. What experiences have you had in your career that could be leveraged in a side hustle? Marketing, accounting, human resources, these are all fantastic options. And finally, what about your personal interests? What hobbies or passions do you have that could be turned into a side hustle, such as baking, crafting, gardening? By considering these topics and assessing your existing skills, you can choose a side hustle that allows you to leverage your strengths and expertise, while also providing opportunities to learn and grow in new areas. This can help you feel more confident and capable in your side hustle, and ultimately lead to greater success and satisfaction. The fourth factor is your resources. What resources do you have available? Do you have any connections, tools, or equipment that could help you get started with your side hustle? For example, if you have a friend or family who works in the same industry as your side hustle, they may be able to provide advice or connections to help you get started. Similarly, if you have access to specialized tools or equipment, such as a camera or editing software, that could be an advantage in starting a content creation side hustle. By leveraging your existing resources, you can save money and time that might otherwise be spent on acquiring new tools, new connections. This can help you get started faster and with fewer barriers to entry. The fifth and most important factor, in my opinion, to consider is your personality. What type of person are you? What type of side hustle aligns with your strengths and interests? For example, if you're introverted and prefer to work alone, a freelance writing or coding side hustle might be a good fit. On the other hand, if you're outgoing and enjoy meeting new people, a delivery or ride-sharing side hustle might be more suitable. By choosing a side hustle that aligns with your personality, you'll be more likely to enjoy the work and stick with it for the long term. It can also help you be more productive and successful, as you'll be working in an environment that suits your natural tendencies. So there you have it, the 5 key factors to consider when choosing a side hustle: your objective, your available time, your skills, your resources, and your personality. By taking these factors into account, you can make an informed decision about which side hustle is right for you. Remember, a side hustle should be something that you enjoy and that aligns with your goals and values. It can be a great way to supplement your income, develop new skills, and even build a business that could eventually replace your full-time job. So on that note, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below which factor you think is the most important when choosing a side hustle. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more tips and advice on building your side hustle and achieving your financial goals. Goodbye.